Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Our group will present about the social responsible theory.
The social responsible theory. Social responsibility theory allows an independent press without any censorship, but at the same time, the content of the press should be discussed in public panels and the media should accept any obligation from public intervention or professional self-regulation or both. This theory lies between both authoritarian theory and libertarian theory because it gives complete media freedom on the one hand but external control on the other. This theory helps in creating professionalism in the media by setting high levels of accuracy, truthfulness, and information. The theory allows everyone to say something or express their opinion about the media. Community opinion, consumer action, and professional ethics. Serious invention of recognized private rights and vital social interests. Media must take care of social responsibility, and if they do not, government or other organizations will do.
Broadcasting challenges social in Malaysia. Support for the media has also been a key component of development initiatives with a clear emphasis on advancing social life, especially in the new endemic lifestyle in Malaysia. First, complexity of the flow of cultural materials and the development of media technology. Second, tendency of today's young generation to use smartphone applications to achieve a diversity of information. Last but not least, the rise of social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
Next, organizational behavior in the public sector. The study of organizational behavior is concerned with the conduct, attitudes, and output of individuals within an organization. The macro level of analysis is another name for it. Organizational behavior is particularly interested in how employees are affected by both formal and informal organizations, how employees affect the organization, and how both are affected by the work environment. The motivation dimension of organizations represents a necessary function that all organizations must perform. The need to motivate employees is central to the concept organization. It requires that the organization develop means to direct the activities of disparate individuals toward a common goal or output. Organization must establish goals and measures of employee movement toward those goals, and in so doing, to provide structures that facilitate both intrinsic motivation, which is the work itself, and extrinsic motivation, which is compensation. As you can see, there are four models in organizational behavior. First, autocratic. The root level of this model is power with a managerial orientation of authority. The employees in this model are oriented towards obedience and discipline. They are dependent on their boss. The employee requirement that is met is subsistence. The performance result is less. Second, custodial. The root level of this model is economic resources with a managerial orientation of money. The employees in this model are oriented towards security and benefits provided to them. They are dependent on the organization. The employee requirement that is met is security. Third, supportive. The root level of this model is leadership with a managerial orientation of support. The employees in this model are oriented towards their job performance and participation. The employee requirement that is met is status and recognition. The performance result is awakened drives. Lastly, collegial. The root level of this model is partnership with a managerial orientation of teamwork. The employees in this model are oriented towards responsible behavior and self-discipline. The employee requirement that is met is self-actualization. The performance result is moderate zero.
Malaysian media as a public resource centre and provide local cultural tax. Public or commercial television broadcasting in the nation must abide by certain broadcasting rules and ethics that follow the text of the law, particularly the Commission Act Communication and Multimedia, 1998. Based on this act, among other things, the national policy pertaining to the communication and multimedia business places a strong emphasis on the development of a civil society, useful for maintaining high standards of employment and a higher standards of living. RTM's Broadcasting Code of Ethics, which stress policy, government accountability and sensitivity to public demand in an endeavor to create a civilized culture country, advanced and high moral, translates the goals of the formation of public television broadcasting. The basic purpose of media broadcasting, which is to communicate the desire, ambitions and duties that will be communicated by government, should not be ignored by these modifications and reforms. This infers that media broadcasting goals and purpose, which is to serve as a platform for the development of public literacy, still stand.
Last but not least is media control and regulations. Through media laws and concentrated media ownership, the Malaysian government oversees all the information circulating in the mass media. Firstly is Printing Press Act 1984 and Broadcasting Act 1987 is to limit political discussion that news or stories deemed derogatory or overly critical of the government cannot be published. Next is Internal Security Act ISA and the Official Secrets Act OSA. This is for enable detain without trial anyone accused of disrupting the country's harmony. And lastly, Film Censorship Act 2002 is for Film Censorship Act was revised to state that screened in Malaysian cinemas must first be certified by the Film Censorship Board. The board imposed a rating system on all TV programs and film aired in Malaysia.
With that, thank you.